Good day, class. Welcome to our online discussion for today. So, how are you guys? I hope you are all well, you're doing well, and you are ready to our discussion for today. So, before we start our discussion for today, let's have an activity first. And that activity was already posted on our Google Classroom. So, this is our activity. Yeah, right. I want you class to read The Good One is Hard to Find and provide those informations below in just 10 minutes. Alright? I want you to submit or to turn in your task on time. Alright? Again, be on time. Alright, I already received your work. Most of you able to submit their task on time and some are not, but it's fine. I understand that it's not easy to find those informations in just 10 minutes. Alright, so our topic for today is about the most common used reading strategies. The skimming, scanning, and preview of the text. So as we go on to our discussion, we will be able to answer these questions. What is scanning and skimming? Why do you think it would be helpful to skim or scan an article rather than read the entire text? Do you think there are times that you would need to read the entire article instead of simply skimming and scanning in it when? So those questions will be answered as we go on to our discussion for today. So let's start with a preview of the text. So, preview of the text, reader can get an idea of what it is about without reading the main body of the text. Is it possible to get an idea without reading the whole text? Yes, by previewing of the text. So, the purpose of that is to help you decide whether a book or journal is useful for your purpose, to get a general sense of the article structure to help you locate relevant information or and to help you identify the section of the text you may need to read and the section you can omit. So the first two purpose is, for example, you are in the bookstore and you don't know what book you will buy or book that suit to your preference or information you need. Or by reviewing, at least you will look easily a perfect book for you. And the second one is to help you identify the text you may need to read in the section you can omit. For example, you are reading a book and you think that this paragraph is not relevant to your topic or to your information needed, right? So you can skip or you can omit that paragraph. Then you will proceed to the next paragraph. And of course, to get an overview of the text means gives you a hint that this book is all about like this. For example, this book is all about love. So at least you have an idea that the book is all about love. And how to preview how will you do the previewing of the text? First, the title and the author details. Only the parts that jump out, that is main headings and subheadings, chapter summaries, any highlighted text, etc. So by reading the title, heading, subheading, you may already know what the book talks about or the genre of that book, right? So for example, the title is Love in the Moonlight, something like that. So you will know that this book is all about love. Even on the illustration, if you see heart with woman in man, it means that that book is all about the love story of those two people on the illustration. And one is the last one is the the first sentence in each paragraph. For example, you're just reading the first paragraph of that book. The cover or the what to call this? At the back of the book, right? There's a summary of the story. By reading that, it introduced that this book is all about like this. It gives you hint or it's give you an idea the overview of the book, that this book is all about the love, something like that. All right, so that's the preview. It gives you an overview of the text or the book or the article. In second one, the skimming, when you want to read something quickly to get a general idea. So now you are looking for a general idea. So how you will do the skimming? How? Read the table of contents. Why? How? Uh, why do you think reading the table of contents helps you to see or to get a general idea of the book? Right? So for example, again, for example, by reading the table of contents and opening and closing sentences of the paragraphs of the books, you may know or ask yourself that what kind of love this book talk about. Now before in previewing, you're just asking the genre of the book. The genre is all about love. In skimming, you're now asking that what kind of love is that? Something like that. You're now looking for the general idea, the idea of love that the book talks about. So, is that tragic love, one sided love, something like that? And how or when you use this, same with it. Read headings and subheadings, look at any illustrations or graphic picture. Same with the preview of the text. And how and when you have to use this or when you have to use the skimming strategy is if you are previewing a book for a selection. Means if you want a book if you want a book that all about one-sided love, right? If you want that genre, go. Or you are rereading some pages before moving on in a book. For example, you forgot what page you are on. So by reading it, by reviewing it, you will say that I'm finished with this. So I'll I'll move on the next page because I'm done with this one. Something like that. And when you are looking through in the newspaper or magazine, for example, you are looking on the newspaper or magazine and you just want to know what kind of issue that my favorite celebrity involved or has. Something like that. You are asking what kind of issue she has. So that's skimming. You are looking for the general idea of the text. And next, the scanning. When you want to read something quickly to find a specific piece of information. Earlier, you're just looking for the overview, the general idea of the love, and now you are asking to yourself that who involves in this love story? Who are the characters of this love story? What happened to them? What their name? Um, when or how the love story started or ended. And for you to answer those questions, you will use keywords for you to easily find the answer. And this is it. How? How you how will you do the scanning strategy? Look for keywords related to your topics. Of course, when you ask the question or when you answer the question who, of course you are looking for the person because it's who. And next, look for bold, print, and italic. Look for words in a large font sizes and look through bulleted information and sidebars. If you look for bold, large font size and italic words means it emphasizes something that is important to know, something that the readers must read because it contains information, it contains specific information or idea, right? So that's the scanning. You are looking for the specific one. What the address of the main character, what's the name of the main character, how old is she, um, when when what we call this, when their love started, when their love story started and ended, something like that. And when you use this, when you use the scanning strategy, for if you have questions that you need to answer, for example, you are during exam, and we have a short story. We will first read the questions, right? We will just read the question first, then we will read the story, because we're just uh, getting a keywords from the question, so that we will we will look that keyword inside the short story to answer that questions. Because why? Because we only have limited time, and we need to maximize that limited time. And to maximize it, we have the reading strategies. And those trees are those three are the most common used reading strategy that help us to maximize our limited time in reading. Alright? Again, what are those three reading strategies? The preview of the text, scanning, and skimming. Again, what their purpose in reading? To maximize our limited time in reading. Alright, very good, class. So, since it seems that you really understand our topic for today, now let's have an activity to review if you really understand our topic for today. So, this activity is also uploaded to our on our Google Classroom. So, yes, I want you guys to answer these 5 questions using this table and circle the correct answer, and I will give you 10 minutes to finish that. And please turn in your task in just 10 minutes. Turn in that on time, all right? Thank you for that. All right. Thank you for being on time. So I already received your task. So now, any questions about our topic? Do you really understand our topic? Do you really know the differences of those three? Alright, so when you're previewing, you are looking for what? Overview of the text. It gives you an overview of the text. And when you are doing a skimming, it gives you what? It gives you a general idea. And third, the scanning, it gives you a specific information. You will use this if you are looking for a specific information inside the long text or article. Alright, so it seems that you really understand our topic for today. Now let's have a quiz. Our quiz, I will be posting this quiz now. So check your Google Classroom. I will upload it. And I'll give you 15 minutes to finish this quiz. Alright? And alright. Congratulations. Most of you got a passing score. So for your assignment, since you really understand our topic, now apply it to your assignment. For your assignment, scan, skim the short story of The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. And submit it on Monday at exact 12 noon. Alright? So guys, thank you for listening. I hope you really understand our topic. Again, see you next week. Good day, class. God bless.